Hello, all, welcome back. Today, May 17th, 2023. Okay, we are going to start our first project. Okay, of course, we should learn few other basics and simultaneously we are going to start the project. Okay, um, I hope already I've given us some kind of teaser and some information. Hopefully, you've gone through that if I'm not wrong. Okay, team, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. కోడిపిల్ల సౌండ్ వస్తుంది రాజేంద్ర మెయిన్ జోనా నైస్ very good. I hope everyone is ready. Yeah, please go on mute. And now we are going to start working on a new project. Okay. First of all, I will explain simply, and don't take too much time, what project we are going to do. Of course, right now this is one idea is there with me. Maybe whether it's right or wrong doesn't matter. We are going to implement this project for learning purpose. Okay. So very soon, like once we learn fundamentals, definitely we can sit together and think about the ideas and we can implement uh, those things. So simple. This project is e-commerce for farmers. Okay, e-commerce like farmers can upload their products information in e-commerce site and users can purchase the products from through this application. So normally, how Amazon is working, how Big Basket is working. Like Big Basket, actually, there is a third-party vendor, third-party person is there. They will purchase from the farmers and they will sell. Okay, here the thing is, here we are going to publish this application, and the farmers can use and at the same time customers use. We are just trying to remove the middle persons. Okay, but slowly, if app grows, some okay, indirectly, like we will become the middle persons actually. Okay, that is the biggest problem. Okay. We should not be become the middle person. So okay, but this is for learning purpose. Later we can solve problems one by one. Okay, that's a simple project. Hopefully some of you are from agriculture background. Anyone? Somebody, if your father is a farmer or something like that, just tell me. Anyone is there from farmer's family? No one? Okay, fine. If you're no, Varun is no. Rajendra, what about you?
లేదన్న.
Okay, I'm from farmer's background. So my father is a farmer, my grandfather is a farmer, my grandfather is a farmer. Even I'm also farmer. Yes, I love farming, but really, I'm really scared of snakes, so that I don't do much work in that. But definitely, I will do farming very soon. I will share those ideas like what I'm going to do and all those things we can discuss later. Yeah, this farmers like what my father will do. Now normally once we got the mm once we got like even English sometimes it's very difficult for me to explain few things. So once we got that product like from the farm, like especially rice, okay, we will sell to a middle person like millers, okay, millers or even government will purchase the few products with some minimum rate or maximum rate, whatever it is. So these persons will sell the products to they will store somewhere, and whenever we have a good market, and based on that they will purchase to the customers. Okay. So my idea is because farmers don't, it's not possible for farmers to store the farming products more than 2 or 3 months. It's very difficult for them because at the same time they don't have too much money, so that they need money immediately. Because once we got the field products from the field, so immediately they should sell and they should get some money to do a next work. So that's the problem because it's very difficult. So hopefully we should provide some information to the farmers and good information, like a lot of websites and other people are misusing the farmers' data like that. So our goal is to solve few, at least if you are able to solve 5% of the problems of the farmers, and then that's going to be a great thing. So fine, okay, we need to build an e-commerce application for the farmers. Okay, that is, yeah, done. Like I think I didn't take your opinion whether we need to do this project or not for lending purpose. Okay, we are going to start this. Okay, everyone is interested. Just ping me or just tell me. Is it okay for you to do a project to help
Yes,
farmers?
yes, Sunny.
Because you are going to do, because I will explain the concepts, I will support you, but end of the day, you are going to do, who are watching this video, if you are interested, I think you also are going to participate. We are going to work like a team, and we learn and we grow, and we should do some good things in our life. Okay, fine. So so here, what are the technologies we need to build e-commerce application? So far we have learned HTML. So far we have learned HTML. Okay. We have learned CSS. We have learned JavaScript. We know a little bit TypeScript, and just I think we have learned some core fundamental important things in React.js. So either you can do project with a plain JavaScript and HTML and CSS and some CSS framework, but it will be very tough. So that it's better to take help from some framework or a library. So we have React and Angular is there, and Vue.js is there. Okay, these three are very popular, and maybe we can say that React is slightly more popular, like more advantages, have more advantages than Angular today. Maybe initially Angular is very popular, Angular is the number one. But maybe we don't need to think about the numbering. But if you are comfortable with the Vue.js, just go and start project in Vue.js. If you're comfortable with Angular, go and start the project with Angular. If you're comfortable with React, go and start the project in React. So far we have learned only React, but we didn't touch Angular or a Vue.js. So this is not in our scope. So fine. So now we want to do a project that is e-commerce application, like how, exactly how this Amazon is working. Amazon is working. Amazon is working. So we should implement in the same. Or the big basket, like this is very close to our application. So big basket online grocery. I think big basket is right now. It's I think Tata company has take over the big basket. That's why it's saying like Tata Enterprise. Yeah, it has done long back. Just I'm giving the heads up if you are not aware. Fine. That means the big basket is now is a product of Tata. So if anything is in hands of Tata, definitely they will do some better things. They will follow some principles. Definitely, that's the best product. Okay, fine. So here we need to help for the farmer. So we have learned so far HTML says some bootstrap, some good in JavaScript and fundamental knowledge in React.js. So we need to do a project. But if you want to do any project, okay, React.js is not enough. React.js is not enough. So if you want to implement routing, we need to go and take help from React, okay, router. Okay, like that. Okay, React is not a framework. React is just a library. So that for each and every other thing, we need to depend on a third-party package. Okay, that is also not a wrong thing. But actually, what happened? What happened? So another company, that company called Vercel, they came up with a beautiful idea. They came up with a framework on top of React. Framework on top of React. That is beautiful. So, see, suppose we have then JavaScript. We have then JavaScript. With the help of JavaScript and types, okay, it's not a superset that kind of thing. So JavaScript is there, and React is a library on top of JavaScript, because React is nothing but inside everything is a JavaScript. Okay, and it's a library on top of JavaScript. And now they came up with another beautiful thing on top of React. On top of React. So this is a Next.js. Next.js framework. Next.js framework. Because everything is there here. You don't need to worry about you don't need to worry about anything. So everything, routing or search engine optimization, image optimization, lots of techniques are there, a lot of good things are there. We can learn those things step by step. Okay? Within one session, it's not possible to understand what is SEO and what are all the benefits of Next.js. So here the Next.js, and here we need to understand one important thing here. So few 1 year back or something, React has released their major version. Okay, suppose the version number is 8.0.0. So if they came up with a new version, major version means the first one. So from 17 to 18, they did really they came up with a really beautiful features. Okay, at the same time, so React came up with a new features in React 18. What are those new features and all those things we are going to learn in the coming days? Don't worry about that. So Next.js also, okay, after releasing it in React 18, okay, with the new features, and of course, they are doing a lot of great work behind the scenes. And Next.js also came up with, so from version 12 to 13. Okay, why I'm mentioning that? Because React 16 to 17 or 16.5 to 17, so 16.8, like that, there are only few changes, but React came up with a really powerful features with React 18. At the same time, Next.js framework also came up with a beautiful things in version 13. So right now we no need to break our head to learn all React.js version 12 and the React 16 or 17 or something. So now we are going to learn the latest things. Say here React 18, here ECMAScript. Okay, here we can say that versions like ECMAScript version definitely 2022 or 2023 we have a latest version with some small changes. We don't need to think about it too much. So especially it should have a minimum ES6 version, and minimum I'm saying, of course we can use later version also. Here we are using React 18 version, React JS 18, and here we are using version number 13. So lots of new features are there. But right now in our training, I'm not going to discuss too much about what is the difference between 17 and 18 and what is the difference between the 12 and 13. So directly we are going to take the features of Next.js 13 and we are going to work on it. Because otherwise it will take too much time, another 6 to 8 months to understand what is Next.js and what is the difference between 12 and 13. So I told you in the last video that already we got the good foundation. So with this foundation we can start doing the projects. Of course, for the foundation also we have taken too much time due to some lot of reasons. So foundation is done. Yes, I'm saying yes. I'm very happy that who are watching, who are doing practice. Okay, if you're not doing practice, I'm not talking about you. So we have done a great foundation, React, JavaScript, and React, and of course we have learned HTML5. Of course, still we need to learn a lot of things there, every section, but at least hopefully this is enough. So we have learned Bootstrap at least. So the foundation is done. Now what we need to do, we need to start the project. So we need to add some pillars. Okay? And then we can construct the house or building, whatever it is. And yes, I'm saying as a fresher, if you want to get a job, if you're good at JavaScript, that is more than enough to get a job as a fresher. If you're completely good. Okay, HTML, CSS basics, and JavaScript, that is enough. Okay, fine. Those things we can talk later. So now let's go and start building the project with a Next.js. Of course, there are other frameworks also there on top of React.js. Next.js is not the only framework on top of React. Okay, there are other frameworks also there, but like Gatsby and some other things are there. You didn't remember those names because I didn't work on that. That's the only reason. So, but among two or three frameworks, on top of React. Next.js is very, very powerful and very good. Okay. Now, tell me one more time. Are you ready to start learning Next 13? Simultaneously, we are going to do a project.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to hear your voice loudly, like how much interest you have, and who are watching this video in the YouTube. Just screaming in the comment section that we are ready to learn Next.js, and within 3 months, 3 months or 5 months, I don't know
Yes,
how
sir.
many months it will take to finish the project. We are going to learn everything. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready or not? So I'm not able. I'm not able to hear any voices actually. So everyone is interested to just ping me yes, yes, yes. Okay, that is fine. I don't want to trouble you. Fine, let's start. Let's start. So just go and create a folder. Okay, already we have a folder at D drive, React, and we are playing with React with JavaScript and React with the TypeScript. Okay, a lot of things are there to learn. So now we are going to create our first Next.js application. Okay, very soon, like we are going to start because once we do some little bit things and then we can start the project. Of course, this is also like pre-production work to start the project. Okay. So find React 18, like this, I just opened the folder and now, so if you want to install it and just go to the get started. Okay, installation. So you should have a Node.js. I hope already you are getting trainings from more than 6 months. Everyone has a Node.js. If not, I can't do anything. So here, simple. Normally, if you install create React app, we used to write create React app, right? So here, same create next app, and if you mention at the rate latest means it is going to install the latest version of Next.js. Yes, we are starting. We are starting. A little bit slow, but we are starting. So create next app latest. And I think we need to give a name for that. I'm just giving formats. Or like here we can go with the playground. Next playground. Okay. Once we understand some fundamental GRO. Of course, we are doing the project work itself in this. Let's say it will ask you questions. Yeah, it is asking, would you like to use TypeScript with this project? Yes, actually, we are going to use a TypeScript in our project, but for whenever we are learning, it's better to use a JavaScript. Otherwise, it will take too much time to understand the fundamentals. For that, I'm just taking TypeScript. No, okay, no. ESLint for now, no. For our project, we are using ESLint also. And here, would you like to use Tailwind CSS? Yes, we are going to use the Tailwind CSS. Would you like to use source directory? No, because we want to use the latest Next.js features. For that, I'm not going to use the old feature. This is the old feature. That's why I'm saying, would you like to use? I'm saying no. So now, are you ready to use app router? Yes, because this is the latest thing. It is the latest thing. Yes. Then would you like to customize the default input aliases? Okay. Right now, I don't want to customize the default input aliases, so it's better to give no. Yes, it is creating. So if you see, it's installing React and React DOM, Next and Tailwind CSS and Post CSS and Auto Prefixer. Okay, what is Post CSS and what is Auto Prefixer? We can discuss later. But Tailwind CSS is the framework, CSS framework. Next.js is a framework on top of React, React DOM and React. At least we are familiar with that. Okay. TypeScript, no. ESLint, no. Tailwind CS, yes. Source directory, no. App router, yes. This is very important. And customize the default imports. Right now, no, because later we can. Once we are comfortable with that, then definitely we can use a TypeScript. We can use a ESLint and all the new features. Oh, our application is ready. Ready. Okay, so let's see CD and and just I'm just going to what's the project name? Next underscore okay, hyphen. I have given hyphen, right? Next hyphen playground. Fantastic. So are you ready to see our application? Just do code dot and enter. Oh, our application is ready. And observe carefully. Don't worry too much. Don't ask too many questions. Raghu, why this? Why this? Why this? Okay, because we are jumping directly from React fundamentals to Next.js, so that definitely you will get a lot of questions like why. But here, at least for a few days, just follow me. Later, I will explain everything. Okay, don't worry about that. So yes, I told you right. So there is a new feature called app directory. That's why Next.js is providing a folder called app, because here we are going to do everything. Here we are going to do everything. Okay. So fine. So there is a public folder. That means you can add assets or images or something, and anyone can access it. It's not a big deal, right? And if you put in a public folder, no problem for us. Again, node modules, we know that, and git ignore, we know some configuration files and readme file. This is the configuration file for the tailwind. This is for post css. This is for application. This is log file for our application, and next config and ts config. So almost okay. Most of the things are configuration files. Let's see. First of all, we should run our application and let's see what it is going to display. So if you want to run the application, just go to the package.json. Okay. So here you will see in the scripts we have the four things are there. Right now we are going to learn, like we are taking help of a development environment, so that just go and run npm run dev, so that it will hit next dev, and it will run our application in a development mode. Okay, so what is the development mode? Suppose if you want to go with the production, mm, and what is the build, and whenever we go with the next start, what will happen whenever we do npm run lint, what will happen, and everything we are going to learn in a coming days. Don't worry. So here the major dependencies for our projects. Now let's go and create, like, run npm run dev. But remember these commands, these are very important. Npm run dev, just hit enter button. So it is going to open the our application at port number 3000. Okay, just suppose in React, whenever you do create React app, whenever you do npm start, automatically it will open in the browser. But Next.js, it is not going to open automatically. Just use that URL. I'm just doing control and click. Oh, sorry, I'm just putting okay, this control and click. It's not. It's going to open our Next.js application, next 13 application in a browser. Okay, it's taking some time. I'm not sure whether my machine is slow, our application is slow. Okay, don't worry, but normally Nexus is very fast. Don't think that Raghu React is used to work very fast. It is taking too much time to load the first initial, but it's still, I mean, still doing some background work. Okay, yes, this is our application. Okay, then from where it is coming actually? Okay, first of all, happy started. What we started? Next app. Okay, the title is create next app, and it is showing some information in the home page. Are you ready to create some pages and let's do something? Just give me yes or no quickly. And shall we do one thing? How many of you joined through?
Yes, sir.
How many of you joined through laptop? Varun and yeah. Okay, if you don't join with laptop, I'm not going to say anything. No problem. But if you join with laptop, just ping me. Yeah, Rajendra is also joined through laptop. Okay, fine. So I think you can do it quickly. Okay. So but wait. So because in a React application, if you go to the public folder, you will see index.html file. But here, if you do of any search, so definitely you can't find that index.html file. Okay, Next.js will generate that HTML file dynamically. Right now, don't worry about that. Now here, if you see whatever you are able to, whatever you are seeing on the page, this is coming from. So he's clearly saying that get started by editing app forward slash page.js. Just change something. So I want to add something because that information, the information what we are able to see on the browser, that is coming from the page.js, that is a part of app directory. Okay, page.js. Let's see, we can just edit something, but lots of information is there. But nothing is just a simple divs are there, just providing some information here. Okay, learn about Next.js in the interactive course with some quizzes. Okay, we can say that here. Um, I'm saying like welcome to Next.js world, Next.js world. We are ready to do projects. I'll just save it. Let's see whether it is displaying in the browser or not. So where is that? Our information is not there. Yeah, here. Welcome to Next.js world. We are ready to do projects. Okay, like this font styles and all things are something different. Don't worry. So, okay, this is coming from page.js, and here if you see layout.js. Okay, this is the layout for our application. Okay, so what is the layout? Normally, whenever you start constructing the house, you will first you will take the layout, right. Layout and up, it's a web page, and layout will give the clear picture that what to place and where to place, how much space you want to utilize for some particular thing. So right now, don't worry. It's layout means it is going to help uh, to define our application structure or the page structure. Okay. On top of that, we have a page. So Next.js is going to create HTML file with the help of this page.js and layout.js. Okay. Right now, don't worry. So now for farmers application, let's say farmers application. So we can start from that perspective. So suppose we need some pages. Okay, we are going to build a farmers friend, right? Farmers. So we should provide some information like about what is a farmer friend. So we want to display that information about page, and we can show another page like contact page. Let's go and create. Okay, don't try to break the head. So right now, so this is the layout for all the pages inside the app directory. So now I need another page. So if you see this is a local host, that means like www.farmersfriend.com. In future, once we purchase the domain, it will be a www.farmersfriend.com. So then farmersfriend.com forward slash about means it will display the about page. So if you want to create a pages, and if you want to create a new pages, maybe you will ask that, Raghu, is it is a single page application. Again, you are saying that we need another page. Okay, yes, it's a single page application. Okay, it's a single page application. Here we are not going to create a new HTML files. Okay, those things we can discuss in detail, like why we are calling it as a page, and why we need to put everything in the app directory. A lot of things we are going to learn in coming days. Right now, just follow me. So if you want to create another page for your application, so in this app directory, just go and create a folder. Okay, folder that is about. Okay, just create a folder about. And what we have discussed, another one is contact, the simple one. So if you want another page for contact, okay, another instead of page, like we can say the outline. Okay, it's not going to create a separate HTML file instantly here. So, and I want another one is contact, because if any new farmer wants to register his details through in our application, so we should provide some details about the contact and about, so this is enough. So again, if you need any information in that, just create page.js. What I'm saying, page.js. Of course, this is a component we are going to add the JSX, so it's better to go with the JSX as well. Okay, page.jsx. This is a component we are going to use to build about information, and at the same time go to the contact, and again just give a page.js. So page.js, JSX or JS also fine. JSX is also fine. So here about, so what I'm doing, I'm just doing function. Okay, go with the capital letter because it's a component. So page. Okay. So, so what we need to do, export default page. Just go with the default exports only, export default page, or you can use arrow function, right? Arrow function syntax, the constant page equal to, just go with the arrow function syntax, and return JSX. Just save and just put some heading like this is about page. This is about page. Save it. Fine, that's fine. Our page is ready for about page. Just the same way, just copy and contact, save it. This is contact page. So we have created two extra pages, and if you see for each and every page, because this is a default page, like you can call it as a home page. You can call it as a home page, and these two are a new pages, and these pages also using the same layout. Okay, layout is on top of a page, and then it will attach that to HTML file. Okay, fine. So we have two pages. Let's see whether we are able to see those pages or not. Hope we need to navigate those pages. So just refresh. I hope it already refresh everything. So now if you want to see about page, just do a forward slash and about. Yes. This is about page. Of course, the background color and this is really bad. We can fix that one very soon. And if you want to go to, what is that about? And contact, right? Contact. Done. Done. Okay. This is our contact page. Of course. The recording I just started here. That's why you are not able to see the character D. Okay. Now you are able to see. This is a contact page. You see, if you want to go to about page, go to about page. If you want to go to home page, just something like that. Understood, everyone? In that way, you can create a number of pages. Let's see.
Yes, Sana.
Okay, everyone should say yes or no, good or bad, whatever it is. So it's easy. If you want to do this in React.js, you need to install React router and you need to configure all the routes. It's really headache process. So now we are in 2023. We don't need to use create React app actually, because React team itself is suggesting go with the framework. Yes, Next.js, and at the same time, Next 13 is really awesome. So that we are started learning, doing projects with Next 13 itself. Okay, fine. So now, but every time it's very difficult for us, right? Every time it's very difficult for us to user is not going to put like Amazon. Amazon is there. Okay, if you just click on it, it is going to navigate, because if you see here also Amazon.in forward slash baby, and again if you click on yeah, gift cards. So if you see This is changing, right? This is the path is changing. Amazon.in is same, and then it is changing like gift iPhone card, iPhone store. In the same way, here also, whenever you click on something, we need to provide some option to click, and whenever we click on it, it should navigate to that about page. Whenever we click on contact, it should navigate to contact page, contact page. So how to implement that? How to implement that? So if you see, suppose about.js page is there. Just see this about.page is there. So if you want to implement that navigation, so we should import link. Okay, link from next link. Okay, link from next link. So here what I'm doing, just using a link. It's like a anchor tag in HTML. It's just like an anchor tag in HTML. So in this link, you can say this is about page, right? This is about page. So you can put some span or anything. So for displaying the text, some label or something. Okay, this is I'm just putting contact. Okay, what it is means, it is a link. Whenever user clicks on this link, we should navigate to contact page. Contact page. Just go and see whether it is coming in about page or not. So we should able to see that link there. Okay, and definitely, yeah, it is clearly saying that Raghu, you didn't provide the H reference. Okay, that's bad, Raghu. Yes, yes, because without that, I thought it will just at least show the text, but it is very strict. So href, what we need to do? Href like forward slash. That is, we need to go for contact page. Just give a forward slash and contact. So just give a exactly same name what you have given for that folder, contact. So I hope I have given a same thing like about a contact. Let's see if I did some mistake, hopefully it will throw some error. So if you see, this is the link. Even you can customize, you can apply some CSS, beautiful CSS around that. That is your choice. Just click on that. If you see, we have navigated to the contact page. We have navigated to the contact page. Okay, understood everyone? Understood? This is good.
Yes, yes, Anand.
It's very simple. It's very simple. Next.js to build the projects with Next.js is very, very simple. Okay, fine. But if you see, if you just mention this navigation bar inside one page, suppose I just added this in about page, then you can't see this in contact page, right? You can't see this in contact page. If you want to see, because navigation means, if you see for just whole Amazon, this whole header part, this navigation bar, if, wherever you go, if you just draw navigate to any n number of, okay, I think if you click on this, it's not going to show the same heading. I think it's navigating the other part. But if you see like pet supplies, maybe I'm not sure if it gives some surprises to me. So if you see, you are able to see the same navigation bar, right? So we also should provide the same kind of thing. So now tell me, what is the best place to implement this navigation bar? Either page.js home page, or either about page, or either contact page, or any other place. Home page lo cheste better, contact page,
About page.
about page. Already we have done in about page, but we are not able to see the navigation bar in contact page. If you add that thing in a contact page, you can't see the same thing in about page. Or we need to add all the navigation bar in all the pages. Okay, instead of that, observe carefully, observe carefully. Instead of that, is any possibility to place this in a common, which is common to all the pages? Already I have given a clue. In this particular,
Page.js.
sorry, no, page.js is the, page.js means that is not the common file. So carefully, this is the root file, right? Suppose www dot amazon.com. Okay, suppose even though you don't need to, if you don't provide like index.html, like normal index.html, if you just build application with HTML, so you don't need to mention this one. So it will hit that page which is there in that app directory. This is a default page. That's a default page. That is not common for all the things. That's a default page. And here, whenever you do forward slash about, it is going to, it will enter into this about folder and it will return this page. And whenever we do, whenever we do forward slash contact, what it will do, it will go to that folder, this contact folder, and it will return this default file. That means amazon.com. So observe carefully. Same here also. If you just click on the home page, okay, amazon.com. Okay, this is just a reference. It's not the page. And whenever you click on this baby, at the time it is just adding one path, right? Forward slash baby here. So this is the same thing. This is the same thing. So what we need to do, okay, I don't want to trouble you because here we have one page.js. Okay, in this about also we have, whenever you do www.farmersfriend.com forward slash about, it is going to return the file which is there, which is return the component which is there in the about folder. If you hit contact, it is going to return this component. That's it. So if you want to put anything which is common to all the pages, we have a layout.js, right? I told you, right? What I told you, because layout.js is the common file for all the pages in this project. So here, if you see in this, what is there in the layout.js? It is generating the HTML file. It is returning. This layout is returning the HTML file because in this layout, it is going to take that file. So whenever you do forward slash like www.amazon.com, first it will take this root layout file. Inside that we have a HTML file and it is going to add the children. Okay. So what is the children for this route? What is the children for this route? Means default page.js. What is the children's? Whenever you hit about means at the time the file which is there in about folder. And what is the default? What is the children for contact means? At the time it will give. So it will handle internally. So observe carefully. Don't worry. It's a just a beginning. Maybe you will get some confusion. But if you see for all these pages are part of this layout. Because every time for the first one also it will take the layout and place it will place this page.js. Okay. Whenever you do route like about, it will take the same layout. It will take, because we need HTML file, right? That in layout page we have a script for generating the HTML file. So it will place in that layout. Then whenever you hit about contact, at the time it will give it as a children to this layout.js file and it will place this contact. That's what happened. That is what happening. This is children as a prop, and okay, don't worry. So even we can pass a component as a prop. Okay, component also a prop. Okay, it is happening internally. Understood or not? Do you have any confusion here? Because layout is the common file for all the pages in the Next.js project, at least in this directory right now so far. Understood or we have a confusion? Because the from where that HTML is coming. So if you see, you are able to see the metadata, right? You see here you are able to see create next app from where it is coming. This is the HTML file from where that HTML file is coming. The HTML file is coming from the layout.js. If you see, if I change this create next app, because it is just adding a metadata. Normally in HTML we will add metadata in the head, right? In the head, did you recollect? Are you able to recollect? So in the head we will add a metadata, right? Do you remember? Like title, title. Okay, suppose I'm just putting like farmers right? So, but React, what in Next.js, what is happening instead of just putting hard coded here, so it is providing an object for us. So here, if you just mention the title and description, Next.js is going to take care and how to add in this HTML file. Okay, yeah, because you can watch this. Okay, once the session is done, you should create application and you should check what is there in each and every page and just revise this video what I'm talking so that slowly you will understand. Okay, so here the title for application is the farmer's friend. Farmers for IND. So what will happen? This metadata is going to add is going to add for each and every HTML. First, here it is going to create. First time it is going to take this page.js file as an input and it will create the HTML file. So whenever you click on, like if whenever you want about page, at the same time it will come to the same layout.js. It will create a HTML file, and at the same time for that HTML file in the body, if you see in the body we are placing the children. So at the time it will take this component, what is there in the page.jsx. Understood or you have confusion? Just tell me everyone.
Yes, Sana.
What about Banita? Sorry, Babita, Vasanta, and Varun, Shweta? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's very simple, but if you just do practice, you will understand easily. So even I will show you practically. So here in this body, suppose okay, this is a common thing, right? I'm saying this is the common thing. How to prove that it's a common thing? So here I'm just putting one heading. Okay, I'm coming from layout.js file. So just save it. Now go to, so if you see it has reflected like format trend. Okay, if you go to the contact page you are able to see I'm coming from layout.file, and even if you go to about page you will we are able to see I'm coming from layout, because that is common. Inside that we are just adding our component is nothing, it's a small piece of HTML, right? Component is nothing, it's small piece of HTML. So this is this here we are generating the main HTML file, and whenever you do like the localhost 3000, at the time we are displaying this component, and whenever you do /about, we are displaying this component inside this layout.js. With the help of that we are building the HTML file. That's a simple thing. Okay, when because for each and every page you want to see, so first it will go and hit this layout.js file, and it will give your component as an input and it will place it properly. So your component is a small piece of UI, and here this is the whole HTML file, this is the body, and the head metadata we are adding with the help of this object. Okay, why they are using object and all these things, slowly we can understand. So this is the one. So now if you see, go to any page, even localhost also, just go to localhost. So here also it is saying that I am coming from layout.js. That remaining thing is the page. Okay, what you are giving as an input. And even if you want to check, here also you can put something. Yes, it's true. So that you will see this heading on top of each and every page, and at the same time you will see this one. So hopefully you guys understood where to place a navigation bar. So if you see I'm coming from layout.js, and just scroll down somewhere you will see that message. Where is that? Yeah, still we have a scroll bar, just scroll down. So if you see, yes, it shows. Okay, that you are able to see here. So and if you go to /about, okay, so I am coming from layout file, and this is the component, and here it's saying like it's true. And if you click on contact, so in that also it is thing. So now just tell me where to add navigation bar, header and footer. Where to add header and footer?
Layout.
layout.
It's
Yes,
in the same file.
understood? So let's go and add simple layout here. Okay, this is enough. Okay, already in the first session, it's not good to give more inputs. This is, I hope you guys understood that the layout, root layout. This is the root layout, and even in coming days, if you have a nested tree, we can create an layout for particular small component tree. Okay, those things we can learn in coming days. Yes, we can add our navigation bar here. So I'm just putting for simple navigation bar. Okay, here we need links, right? Link. Okay, link. So first one is the home page, right? Just click on forward slash, like otherwise just put home, okay, home, and href, that is just a forward slash. In the same way, contact page and about page. This is about page, and just give a proper folder name. This folder name is very important. This folder name is very important because it is just taking reference of the folder name itself. So then contact contact. So that's fine. That's done. That is done. If you see, just go to home page. Okay. I need to give some spaces. And whatever there in the about contact me or something, I'm just removing everything there. And layout.js, we can do one thing. We can give some space or break. Let's right now we can go with the break so that it will display in the next line. And you can apply some styles as well. So right now, if you see home about, okay, last one also I given home. This is a contact. So just go with here. You can give a small letter or capital letter because it's a text. But here you need to give a proper folder name. That's it. That's it. That's it. See, click on about. We are in about page, contact page, home page, about page, contact page. Okay. Same way, just see what something is coming from about page. I remove everything. Why it is showing that one? Save it. Contact. Okay, save it. I think if it is still showing, just rebuild the application one more time. Why it is okay? This is okay. This is perfect. Home page, about page, and contact page. And about page still it is showing this link. Just stop the application and just do npm run dev. Sometimes it is giving again and again. So just stop it and run it one more time so that it will remove all the things. And just simple. If you want to add styles, same thing. Whatever you have learned in React.js, it's a simple component. You can play with this. You can. This is a simple component. This is a simple component. Just apply styles. Just utilize your CSS skills and React.js skills and JavaScript skills and just start doing project. Here, sometimes I'm just putting background color. So background color. What's the background color? I'm just giving like red for about page. And here also page also will do one thing, style, because it is not displaying properly, right? So just give a width. Okay. Width. I'm just giving 100 VH. Okay, sorry, will VH or V, even I'm not good at these things. Height also. Okay, there are different units you can apply, but not only pixel. So that's assignment. Go and understand what is VH or something. View height and view width or something like that. If I did some mistake, so if you just go to about page, contact page, so it is still okay. This is wrong. Height is width. So otherwise, okay. And now I'm just giving like height, width is 800 pixel, the height is the view height is proper, but still it is not displaying the UI properly. I'm not sure. Okay, we can fix those things very soon. Okay, just 2000 pixel. Uh-huh. Okay, if you see, yeah, this is working because about page that background gone and it is just occupying 800 pixels width and 1000 pixels height. Okay, so that you will say yes, it's true. That's there in the layout. Yes, the footer. Yeah, just you can change the background color of the page as well. So background color for that entire div, I'm just giving this light green. Okay, these are like a bad CSS, I know. So you see, it is because I just given a width and height. That's why it is just occupying this much space in that layout. But we should give that the full width and full height actually. Full width and full height. Actually, that's I think this is proper. Let's see, 100 VH is proper. Let's see. So something wrong with my CSS. Don't worry. Okay, we can fix that later. The CSS thing. And now, understood everyone? We have created two files, and even we understand where to place the navigation bar and where to place the footer, header. You just start designing. Just Basket or Amazon. So this is the header part. This is the header part. Suppose if you see, suppose right now in layout.js, okay, this is the navigation bar, right? This is the navigation bar. Okay, instead of just adding this here, we can create separate component and we can import and we can use it. Okay, those things we can learn in coming days. Okay, that's all. So now tell me, did you guys enjoyed? Because of course, the first thing is after completing the session, take a break. If you have a time, just open the laptop and do whatever we have done. Do it. If you didn't understand few things, no problem. I will explain in next session. So just do as it is, whatever we have done, and then start playing. Just create multiple folders. And but the thumb rule is, if you want to create another raw or like another path, so just create another folder and give a file name as page.jsx and component also just page. Okay, this is a common thing. So it will take care based on the folder name. It will decide whether it is about component or contact component or the default page or something. We can call it as a pages. Okay, components are different. I will explain what's the difference between a page and component. Lots of things are there. But this is all for the first session, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And who are watching this video, I'm asking, just click on that like button. Even you also, whenever you open this video in the YouTube, just click on the like button because this information is really valuable. At least I'm thinking. If you think in the same way, just click on that like button so that this YouTube algorithm, YouTube will suggest to other people so that maybe our information will reach to more people and it will be helpful for more people. For that only I'm asking. Yeah, not only for this video, every video, after understanding, after learning, if you are happy with that content, then only click on like button. Don't click on like button for me or svgi. Once you understand the concept, once you have learned properly, you feel that, oh yes, I have learned something from this your video, or this is very good, and this is going to be helpful for others also. So in that perspective, anyway, you are not going to share through WhatsApp or a Facebook, right? So if you just click on like button, and YouTube will take care that. Okay, YouTube will think that, okay, we are getting more likes. Maybe this content is good, so that it will suggest to other people. That's their choice. If people watch that video, they will open and they will see the content and they will decide whether it is a good or not. If they feel that it's not a good thing, yes, you can click on unlike button also. But if the content is good, just click on like button so that the information should reach to more people. Okay, that's all. and see you tomorrow. And just tell me, enjoyed or not?
Yes, Raghu.
Yeah, because it's just the initial thing. If you start doing project, okay, then only you will learn. I'm saying, if you, because you said that Raghu, this is a very simple thing, just creating a folder inside that page.js, and this is a layout folder. I will remember this. I don't need to do practice. Don't think in that way. If you don't do practice, whatever you understand in this 1 hour, you will forget after 2 or 3 hours, or maybe 2 days, and you can't understand what is the next concepts. Okay, that's it, and see you in tomorrow. I hope you will do a practice, and I will check from tomorrow. I will check everyone's laptop. Okay, you should share your screen, and you should show me like what you have done. Okay, get ready for that. Thank you, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.